Yeah. So last class we have seen some of the controls in item category, right? Only three fields, I think. Right. So we are at item category controls, right? So what is the T code for the item category? VOV7, right? And the standard one for order is stan. So we are just controlling it. So if you double click on item category, and you will find, right? And we have seen what is mean by item type, what is mean by business item, what is mean by completion rule, and also we have seen this schedule and allowed, right? So the next field is special stock. I think this is also we have seen. Okay. So the special stock will be used only for in two business processes. That is, one is the consignment stock. So we already seen the consignment process, right? The sales document types. So consignment return, consignment pickup, consignment issue, consignment fill up. Right. So in those scenario, we are going to use these special indicators. So it is we're not going to do for all the document types. I mean, all the document type item categories. So only for whenever we are going to use some stock as a specially. So we need to treat as a special stock because in MMBE, if it is a consignment stock, we can able to see one special line item over there for consignment stock. So how it is displaying separately in MMBE means based on the special stock. Okay, so for consignments, we'll see special stock indicator as W. And one more business process is there, make to order. So in make to order business process also, we'll use the item categories, special stock line item, and special stock field. We'll use indicator as E. So for consignment process, we'll use W. For make to order process, we'll use E. Right. So as of now, you won't understand what is meant by make to order. So we'll see the business process. But you already know, you already have a knowledge about consignment process because we already discussed, right, in the sales document. Right. So there we are going to use special stock indicators. So let me show you that as well. If you go to KEN, you can see this is a consignment issue. You can see special stock W is there. Right. So because in consignment issue, the material behavior is different. Right. So that's why I'm using the separate item category for it. So each and every sales document type will have a separate indicator because there the behavior of the material will be changed by each and every document type, right? So these all controls will be related to only consignment issue. So now we go to gain our normal item category tab, right? And one more checkbox is there, item relevant for delivery. So item relevant for delivery means this field will only applicable for the text item or value item. If your material is text item or value item, then we are going to use it. So this field is not applicable for the standard item. So this is only for text item or if your material is a value item. So if text item is there, then if it is relevant for delivery, then we will check it. If it is not relevant for delivery, then uncheck it. So this will be used for only text item and value item. Then this will not use for the standard item. Okay. And the next one, billing relevance. So here we are going to select this field controls whether it is relevant for billing or not. Right. So by using these item, we are going to generate invoice or not. So if you are creating a billing, so if with this item we are going to create a billing, does it is a order related billing or delivery related billing? That also we can control by this billing relevance. So order related billing means, so with the reference of order, if you are creating a billing, then we call it as a order related billing. If it is a delivery related billing, that means we are creating a billing or invoice with the reference of delivery number. Okay, so here it is there. So order, if after creation of order will create delivery with the reference of order number only, right? So that's why here in the TAN it is maintained billing relevance as A. A means delivery related billing. So with the reference of delivery only we are going to create invoice. So if you create order related invoice, order related billing, then system will not allow for this TAN. Because if you create a standard order and you have created delivery and you are creating invoice with the reference of order number, so it will not allow, it will propose log because in our item category the billing relevance A is there. That means it will allow only delivery related billing only. So if you maintain order related billing, then you need to change it to B. Okay. So here is the control. You can maintain everything. So what item, how you need to create a billing, that is also you can control. So with the reference of order, with the reference of delivery. So based on this billing relevance, you can control it. And returns. So these returns will nothing but, so whenever the customer places an order, if he is returning the goods, then we'll check this checkbox. So these will use in the return document item category. So for returns also we are having a separate item category, right? What is an item category for returns? RE. You can see REN. For REN document type, you can see this return checkbox will be there. Okay. So if you go to the REN, so here in the returns means the stock movement is going from the customer location to company's location, right? So here the material behavior is different again, right? So this will be used for only the return scenario. Wherever the return scenario is there, and there this checkbox will be checked. So not only in the return scenario, if it is a consignment return is also there, there also we can use it. The same checkbox, right? And billing plan type. So this you already know what is meant by billing plan type. Then you already heard about milestone billing and periodic billing. Okay.
Yes.
So we already discussed the same thing in the sales document type controls, right? Milestone billing means after work done. Periodic billing means the invoices will be raised on periodically every week or every month or every 2 months, every 5 months or every year. So if you are raising a billing based on the periods, then we call it as a periodic billing. So after delivery is done, after work is done. So if you are raising a billing, then we call it as a milestone billing. So what kind of billing you require? So according to that, you can maintain your billing plan type. The next one, weight or value relevant. So weight or value relevant is nothing but, so if you check this, then system will calculate weight and also it will determine into sales document. So in the material master, we are already maintain gross value, net value, right? Net weight. Sorry, gross weight and net weight. Right. So if you check means, so it will calculate those weights and it will update in our sales document. So if you don't require this weight in your sales document, then uncheck it. Okay. And the next field is billing block. So here is also same. So if you want to block your billing for the particular material, then here is the control. You can make it a blank. Means it will unblock. So it will not block the customer. So if you maintain any reason, so it will propose the reason. So if you find any numerical letters here, so it will block the invoice based on these proposed reasons here. Okay, so if you maintain 0, 1, then it will maintain calculation is missing. Okay, so you already know. So it will not allow to create invoice. Okay, and this crate active will be, it is a prerequisite of a crate management. So if you're performing a crate management and this field is checked, otherwise the crate values, whatever the crate limit values are there, so it will not update your sales log. So this is an important prerequisite of credit management. Okay, so if you are configuring it, then you need to check this checkbox. Otherwise, our credit management will not work out properly. Right, and this pricing. So this will control whether these item is relevant for pricing or not. Okay, so if you are doing if your material having a price or not. Okay, so if it is blank, that means there is no price. If it is an X, so it is a standard price based on our condition record, right? So if you maintain B, then that means it is a free goods, 100% discount. So if you are giving a discount for your material, then you would have maintained B. So by here you can control. So what type of pricing you need? Does you need a pricing or not? Or does you need a complete discount? So everything will be controlled by here. Okay. And also one more checkbox is that determine cost. So this is one of the prerequisite to perform a VPRS. So in our future classes, we are having a condition type call, condition type VPRS is there. So this is one of the prerequisite. So there, if you are performing it, then we need to check this checkbox, determine cost. Because if you check these determine cost, then so if you do VPRS concept means whatever the price you are maintaining in your material master. So in the material master also you are having a field called to maintain price, moving price and standard price, right? You will maintain V and S. in MRP 1 view, I think, right? So if you maintain whatever the price you are maintaining in the material master, if you want to copy the same price from material master, not from the condition records, I mean from the pricing configuration, then you need to check this checkbox. Otherwise, uncheck it. Okay. And next, statistical value. So statistical value is nothing but if we maintain this field, then the line item value will not have any effect on our net value. So in future class, we are having 16 fields of pricing procedure. So there also we'll have a statistical checkbox. So if you check this checkbox, then whatever the value for this item is there, so it will not affect on our net value. This is our future class. So as of now, it is not required. Just ignore it. Okay. And then next, this is not required. These two fields. Directly we'll go to the next one, automatic batch determination. So if you check this, the batch number will automatically determine into sales document into our line item. So if you need a batch numbers of your materials, then check this. If you don't need the batch numbers of the materials, then uncheck it. So this batch determination will be done by my team. So it is not required. But if it is needed, then check it. If it is not needed, just uncheck it. Because the batch numbers will be determined for material. So each and every material there will be have a batch number, separate batch numbers to identify in which batch we have manufactured this material. And the next field is rounding permitted. So I think everyone knows this rounding rule, right? The customer master level we have seen, and the material master level also we have seen this rounding rule, right? So if we check this, and if order quantity is in the decimal values, then system will do rounding rule. Okay, round off the decimal quantities to the nearest number. So rounding rule, right? So if you, for example, your value is 10.9. So whatever the closest numerical number is there, so it will propose that. So it will become 11, right? So if you need that concept or not. So if it is needed, the rounding rule, then check it. So if you don't need, then uncheck it, then the value will decimal only. So if you don't want the decimal values, then check this checkboxes, right? And the next field is order quantity 1. So if you check this order quantity 1, so when you create an order with this by using this item category, then system will allow. That means order only, right? This item category is related to the order only. So if you create an order and it is checked order quantity 1, then system will allow up to 1 quantity only. So he can't able to place an order above 1 quantity. So okay, if the stock is there, still it will allow 1 quantity only because we have checked it. Okay, so I will show you the system. Slash show VA01. Or in sales organization A100 and distribution channel A1 and division is A1. So is our customer right, and our material is dolo. And quantity, you can see I'm maintaining 2 quantity. I'm clicking on enter. You can see system is not allowing to maintain 2 quantities as well. So you can see what it is proposing. Only sheet 1 is allowed. 1 sheet is allowed. Why 1 sheet? Because in the item category I have maintain only allow 1 sheet only. So if your client requirement is to restrict manual quantities, right? Only 1 quantity is only it is asked to allow. Then we need to check in that item category 1 quantity allow the checkbox. Then it will allow only up to 1 quantity only. So if you maintain more than 1, system will not allow. So where is the control? In the item category, there is a field called order quantity 1. If you check it, then system will not allow more than 1 quantity. Here is the control, right? And the next field, we go to the transaction flow. So all these fields are prerequisites of some particular concept. So as of now, it is not required, but incompletion procedure means we are having a concept called incompletion log, incompletion procedure. So there we discuss. So what is mean by that? Okay, and partner determination procedure, and that we'll see. So we'll have a separate partner determination procedure for sales document as well. So there I will show you. And text determinations. So there we are having a separate concept. So as of now, it is not required. Just ignore all this. Okay, so we'll discuss in the particular concepts. Okay, so say screen sequence group means you already know. So how the screen has to display. So here they have maintained n. So this is a table, VBAP table for item categories, right? So what is the structure of the sales document? Data, item data, and schedule line data, right? What is the table for item data? VBAP, right? So here that is it is maintained. No need to confuse, right? The screen group will be like a item data. So maintain item categories. And status profile, this is not required, just ignore it. And one more checkbox is there. Create PO automatically. So this you already know. So in third party process, we are going to use it. This create PO automatically, third party and IPO process. So these are all in the future concepts. So if you want to create purchase order automatically, then we need to check it. So if you don't need, then uncheck it. So these we'll see in the particular business process. So as of now, it is not required. Just ignore it. And one more concept is there. That is very important concept, that is bill of materials. So in bill of materials, we are going to use these things. I mean, which one here? The structure scope will be using for bill of materials. So this field is important here. So what is meant by structure scope? So this will control whether to explode BOM concept or not. So I will show you what is mean by BOM now. So as we have completed these controls, then we'll see what is mean by BOM. So if you require BOM or not, so that also we can control. And also it will controls whether to explode single level BOM or multi-level BOM. Okay. So what is mean by BOM is nothing but, so I'll just give a simple example here. So I'll just give a simple example. So you can see here, BOM I have maintained here. For example, you are purchasing an iPhone 16. With an iPhone 16, directly they don't deliver iPhone 16, right? So with an iPhone 16, you will get some other materials as well in the box, right? So you will get chargers, you will get case, right? So that means here iPhone 16 is a main item, and with an iPhone 16, you are getting these items, charger and case. So these are all the sub items. Okay, so this concept we call it as a BOM concept. Okay, bill of materials. So that means whenever the customer places an order, so while creating an order in the system, it will show only an iPhone 16 only. But in the backend, while unboxing, you will get charger as well and case as well. So how it is triggering means based on this BOM concept. That means in the system, we need to maintain the setup. Okay, so iPhone 16 we need to maintain, and also with an iPhone 16, what items extra you are giving. So that material we call it as a sub item. So these sub items also we need to mention along with the main item. Then only whenever the customer place an order for iPhone 16, the main item, so automatically system will deliver the sub items as well. Okay. So that concept we call it as a bill of materials. So how we are going to set up this means the T code to create bill of materials is CS01 and the change is CS02 and for display is CS03. Okay, so we'll see this now. So we'll maintain this setup. Okay. So just go to. So first we need to create these two materials, these three materials, because we are going to use the same material, right? That means in the system also this material should be created. Otherwise, how we are going to post this stock and how we are going to use in the order. So if there is no material, so how the customer will going to use this same material in the order, right? That means the same materials we need to create in our SAP, in our server. Okay. So first we'll create our materials. First go to MM01, mention your material. I'll take iPhone 16. Now, industry sector, you can maintain electronics and industry, and material type, same FERT, finished goods. Okay, and then just click on enter. So you already know, right, how to create a material. So let me create those materials. Three materials, right? One is phone, one is charger, and one is case. Okay, so you just go to num01 and create finished product FERT. Click on enter and select your views and give your organizational details. A100. Storage location is also A100 and sales service is also A100 and distribution channel is also A1. Okay. Maintain in default. I'm clicking on enter. Okay, and give the description of your material. iPhone 16. Give the base unit of measure each and your division, gross weight, net weight. Anything else here? Okay. Directly we'll go to sales of one week. Here we'll maintain delivering plant and then directly we make the tax classification. All right, and go to sales of two. So here the item category group for main item, it is what it is. So I think let me maintain. So for main item, so sorry, for item category group, for main item, it should be ERLA. Okay, for bomb concept, we'll maintain the main item as the item category group for main item as ERLA, ERLA, and the other sub items will maintain the same NORM only. Okay, so system will identify this is a this you are running a bomb concept mean based on this only. So the bomb concept, the main item. So how system should understand this is a main item, these are a sub item mean. So item based on this item category group. So in future class you will understand what is mean by item category group and all. Okay, so still we need to discuss about item category determination. So only the controls we have seen, but we need to know how the item category determining into our sales document. So directly after creating it will not trigger into our sales document, right? So somewhere we need to apply the logic. Then only it will trigger it. That thing we'll see. Just go to CS. So ERLA you should maintain here and then directly go to sales and plant at availability check maintain and transportation group and loading group. And the next is MRP1 view. And here you can maintain TRPD. And then we'll maintain the performance thing. Okay, then go to plant data storage 1. So storage condition is 01. Counting 1. So valuation class 7920 and price control. You can maintain 1 lakh standard price. The costing one we don't have anything, so directly you can save it. So one main item I have created, right? So same like this, we're going to create sub items. So sub item we are getting charger. Okay, just click on it. The same. We have to create, but the difference for the main item and sub item is the item category group only. Okay, there you can maintain the description. This unit, each division, gross weight, give it and go to basic data 2. Here we don't have anything directly sales of 1. So here we'll mention our delivering plant is 100 and our tax classification. Okay, and then go to sales of 2. So here for sub item the item category is same NORM. Okay, but only the main item, the item category will be item category group will be changes. Okay, so that is a header pricing we are using ERLA. So if this is an item pricing, then we'll use LUMF. Okay, so as of now you won't understand what is meant by header pricing and item pricing, that we'll discuss later. Okay, but we are having two scenarios, header pricing and item pricing. So if it is an header pricing, then we'll use ERLA. If it is an item pricing, we'll use LUMF. In future concept, you will understand what is meant by ADR price and item price. So I will create counting one value plus okay, and directly you can save it. Second material is also done, and the third material I will create case. Just click on it. Material type, trading goods, industry. Think case is already there, I think. Yeah, or else we'll use yes, 16 clips. Division, gross weight, land, tax classification, go to sales of two, and here item category rupees NORM, and go to sales and plan data. Here we have to maintain availability check 01, transportation group 0001, and loading group 0001. So directly go to MRP1. MRP type is ND. So it is asking purchasing group as a mandatory field here. Okay, so just take first one. Directly go to plan data storage 1. So storage condition maintain 1. Go to accounting 1 view to maintain 720 and change standard price. Mention your case price. Not allow for the material type trading goods, but I haven't used the trading goods now. Okay, no problem. Just use 3100 because it is automatically selected as trading goods. It's not a problem. Yes, you can save it. So it is asking some delivery days. Okay. In the costing one, we don't have any field. Okay, so three materials I have created now. Okay. So what are our three materials? iPhone 16 and charger and case 16. Right. Now what we need to do, so how system will understand this is a main item, this is a sub item means. So here the T code CS01 is a T code for the BOM concept bill of material. So here we need to maintain the setup. Okay. So now go to the setup CS01. So this is CS01. So first here you need to enter your main item. What is your main item? iPhone 16. So all right, then our plant. What is our plant? A100. And here the BOM usage you need to mention. The BOM usage is 5, sales and distribution. And alternative BOM is not required. Just ignore this one. Just click on enter. Okay. So now we are in CS01. Now you can see the main item is iPhone 16, and here the system is asking the components. Components are nothing but what sub items. What are all the components we'll get if you purchase iPhone 16? So you are getting charger and case 16. Okay, so here you can maintain in place of this item category, you need to mention this is a L. L means stock item, right? And then we need to maintain same like we need to mention all these components here. Okay. Just a minute. Fine. Okay, so here it is a stock item. So stock is available, no? That's why you need to mention a stock item and mention your sub items. Okay. In this case 16, and one more sub item will get is charger. Okay. So how much quantity you will get? So if you purchase one iPhone, so how many quantity you will get? Case how many quantities of chargers you will get? Right, only one quantity will get, right? So that one quantity you will get. If he purchase one iPhone, then he get one case and one charger. So that also you need to mention here. And enter and save it. Okay. Now I'll post the stock for these three materials. We need to post the stock in the system, right? So MB1 is a T code to post the stock. By 61, mention your plant and storage location and give your material names. Okay, 16 and charger, and one more material is iPhone 16. You can post the stock or whatever the stock you want to post. So I'm just posting it. iPhone charger. And we are getting some error here. GL account 39999 does not exist in the company code. So what we need to do if we get this same, if we get this error, so the T code FS00. Let me take the screenshot of it. This is a FI related issue, right? So what it is saying in this error, the GL account 39999 is does not exist in our company code. So it is not there. So what we need to do, we need to create the same GL account in our company. That's it, right? The T code to create the GL accounts are FS00. So go to FS00. Okay. So here mention the GL account, whatever it is proposed in the error. So 39999 and 99 and your company code. And just click on enter. Now you can see it is already, the details are already created. So we don't need to enter anything. Just, so it is already there now. Okay, sorry, it is proposing 7,999, but it was 3,999 in the moment. Before that, let me go to create mode. So it is blocked for creation. Okay. So if it is blocked for creation, does not exist in this company. Okay. Just maintain your GL account like this in create mode. Go to create mode. Blocked for creation is out of account INT. Okay. Go to create with Java. It's not existing in the company code. And which company code it is blocked? Somewhere it is blocked. Maybe the standard company code only. So let me go to the standard company code because it will be there in the standard company code now. So if you unblock from the standard company code, then the blocks will be gone. So here it is blocked already. You can see blocked for creation, blocked for planning. So now just you need to uncheck it and you just need to save it because this GL account already exists in the standard one, right? Now go to create mode. Already been created. So just mention your company code here. So in the error, it is proposed in A100. Now click on enter. Okay. So it is already there. So you just need to give your company code and just save it. That's it. Okay, so here we are getting some error. Make an entry in field status group. Okay, so we need to enter some field status group. Create bank or interest. Okay, field status group, and here field state. So just select one as a revenue G20 and you can select and try to save it. Okay, and it will save. Now it is saved. Now again I'll post the stock. So now this time we are getting few more errors. Stock post errors only. Okay. So field selection for movement type 561, account 399 difference from external GA amount LC23. Right. So let me take screenshot. So you will get a lot of errors while posting the stock, right? Take a screenshot of it. This one, this error. And you have to post it yesterday in a group. And this one. Okay, so what they are saying here. So field selection movement type 561 account difference from the external GA amount in LC23. So if you find this error, so first this will be the program one. So what you need to do? So you just need to go to T code /n SC38. And here you need to run one program here. Okay. The program goes like this. RM07CU GFE. So this program is related to the field selection movement. Okay, so just select the first one. And now, after maintaining our program, we need to execute this. Execute, and we need to mention our movement type and also the movement type. So in the error, it is proposed the same movement type, no? 561. Was deleted. Okay, so in the error, it is proposed the movement type 561 and the GL account also they have mentioned 3999 and 99. Just go to this one. So here you need to mention your movement type and your company code and also the GL account which is proposed in the error. So after maintaining this, you need to execute again. And here we need to go to the highlighted area. So if you scroll down a bit, scroll down more a bit. So directly go to the next page. And you can see, so this is an highlighted one. So you can see the power symbol over here. So this is a risky symbol. So here the external amount in LC has to be suppressed. Just go to there